Welcome back to Up North at 4. I'm joined by Hannah, Avery, and Levi from the Mercer area snowgoers. How are you all doing today?
Very
Amazing.
good. Thanks for having us here today.
Of course. So, we're wrapping up the snowmobile season across the Northwoods. Just basically, how was the season this year?
Amazing.
Yeah. I mean, I can't put it better than that. I mean, this year the season's been great. A lot of snowmobilers this season, and we're going out in 15 weeks now, which is quite incredible.
So I gotta imagine, this is kind of a sad part of the year for you. This trails start to close down, things are getting warmer. Are you sad, or is it like, okay, I need a break?
A little bit of both.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely a little bit of both there.
Because you're going nonstop, right? The grooming, there's a lot that goes into maintaining these trails. Tell us about that, if you could.
Yep. The Mercer area snowgoers, we groom over 220 miles of trails.
In 24 hours.
Yeah, every Wednesday morning is about the only time we stop grooming. That's our maintenance day.
Wednesday morning.
Yep. Other than that, those tractors are out 24/7. A weekly basis, we go through about $6,000 worth of diesel.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
In a week?
Yep. Yep. It's quite insane, but I mean, we gotta do it. So we got about 27 groomer drivers. We got 4 tractors that run nonstop, along with a John Deere Gator that gets us through our swamps and stuff.
Awesome.
All right, so you've mentioned $6,000 just for diesel fuel alone. Now, does this come from fundraising or club fees, or how do you get the funds for that?
A little bit of everything.
Yeah.
We get donations, but basically we get a supplement from the state and stuff like that. So once we run out of our supplement, we're basically grooming for free at that point in time. But a lot of people are very generous and they donate to us. Along with those donations, every year we get about $15,000 in donations a year from people for groomer drivers. So that will go for jackets and stuff like that. Every Wednesday.
You gotta look cool, right? With the jackets.
Yeah. Every Wednesday we'll feed our maintenance crew and stuff like that. And then at the end of the season we do a big banquet for all of our groomer drivers.
Yeah, and I'm working on the stats now. We're getting them in shortly, but the state kind of keeps track of this stuff and what they mean to the economy.
Yeah.
And it's huge. It's huge. It almost rivals the summer months around here, and that's true in the last 6 years. So Avery, what's it like driving the truck?
Or Levi?
Levi, sorry. Yeah, sorry.
Lots of fun.
Yeah.
It was lots of fun. All right. Now, Hannah, can you explain your part with the Snowmobile Club?
So I work with the AWSC, the Association of Wisconsin Snowmobile Clubs, and I'm part of the group involved in the club called Chaos, Kids and Adults on Sleds. So I was voted into the county to be the Iron County Youth Representative. So I work with the White Thunder Riders in Hurley and then the Mercer Snowgoers to keep involvement with the AWSC and bring a youth view to the clubs.
Okay, so you're thinking long term. You're thinking longevity. How do we keep these trails right into? Because you're all elected, these elected positions. How do you figure that hierarchy of this?
So I was just recently elected. I'm new to the board, just a couple weeks ago. Thank you. So yeah, so it's a 2-year term in my position. We have 1-year terms as director, stuff like that. We have a 13-man board. We get elected into it, just like you guys, correct? And like Little Rippers and stuff like that.
The Little Rippers, we get elected every year in case when somebody graduates, they go off and they go to school, so they can't exactly be a board member.
Okay.
Yep.
But you feel that pressure of keeping the trail system going, right? Keeping it, trading the hands going forward.
Yeah.
What's that pressure feel like to you, Hannah?
Well, we actually started the Iron County Little Rippers in 2020, which is a youth group involved with the Snowgoers and the White Thunder Riders to teach kids about the trails just don't happen every year. There's work, there's volunteers that go into grooming the trails, and we want to try to teach the youth that you just don't hop on a sled every year. There's work.
Definitely a lot of hard work, and we're going to find out more about that hard work. But first, we're going to take a quick 2-minute break. We'll be back right here on Up North at 4. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to Up North at 4. We're joined by the Mercer area snowgoers. And Avery, you wanted to thank the landowners for their generosity this year?
Yes. Without our landowners, our trail system, it's nothing. Landowners are a big key, and we cannot thank them enough. for allowing us to put trails through there and allowing people to enjoy snowmobiling in Iron County. And that goes throughout the whole state, too, not just Iron County.
Yeah, it's amazing how large the trail system is. And your job, I didn't realize, I learned this today, that you're the ones that actually go to these landowners and say, hey, can we run a trail through your backyard? And a lot of that's been baked in for years, I know.
Yep.
But when riders go off trail, there's a sensitive relationship there, right? What does that mean? How does that hurt things?
We had a couple issues this year where a gentleman that is a club member, very generous, he used to groom a lot, very generous to let us run a trail through his back portion of his property. Well, he's got food plots off to the side and stuff like that for hunting. And sledders were going off trail there, boondock and stuff like that, and it was destroying his food plots. Yep. So I think we have it resolved. We put up fences and stuff, which is sad that we have to do that, but we got to keep that trail open because without it, we lose a very vital section of our trail system.
Yeah,
So-
a bunch of dead-end trails would not be any fun for anybody.
No, yeah, not at all.
Results of like road running or ditch running, I think I've heard it called.
Yeah.
So when you get a complaint about off-trail riding, what's that process like? Do you go face-to-face to them and apologize, or?
Yeah, they typically come to us, and they know it's normally not our fault. I mean, we have groomed trails there, and it's just it's a select few people that do it. Most snowmobilers are pretty respectful.
About 10%.
Yeah,
But that
I wouldn't
number
even say
keeps
it's
growing.
10%.
Yeah, and many places now are closing in on over 100 inches of snow this winter, right?
Yeah.
So each time it snows, is that like, oh, it's snowing again, we gotta get out there, and groom?
Yeah.
Is that an all-nighter for you guys, or how does that work?
We just keep going with our rotation out of our schedule normally. Those tractors, like I said earlier, they never really sit.
Yeah.
They're out there, they're
It
going.
just keeps snowing and snowing and snowing, right?
Especially up like Iron County, I would imagine get a lot of lake effect snow.
Oh, yeah.
Just snow on Sunday and wouldn't stop till Friday or something like that.
Yeah, pretty much sometimes.
We have groomer drivers who will literally run all day, all night. They just love it.
Yep.
And all those groomer drivers are also volunteers.
Yep, 100%
get
volunteers. We've had one guy since the start of the season. He sits in that tractor every Sunday he puts in about, 14-hour shift. I'm not even kidding. Yeah, he just goes and goes and goes. There's sometimes where it's even longer. I don't know how he does it, but.
And Hannah, you probably feel a responsibility too. Like grooming adds to the safety of the trails, right?
Yep.
And then additionally, like the sleds are getting faster, this more sophisticated, and a lot more people are hearing that this is a great place to sled in the winter, right? With our recent snowfall.
Yep.
Are you hearing that? What's been the feedback this season on the snow conditions?
It's been amazing. Not too long ago, there was a group that never snowmobiled in Iron County before. They normally were south of us, and they're like, well, where do we go? I was like, well, I'm going to ride if you want to go tag along.
Come with me, here we go.
So I took them out, and they absolutely loved it. They're like, we are coming back here. Like, the
It gets
snow
in your blood.
here,
It gets in your blood, and you smell like
Amazing.
engine all day.
Yeah, yep. And the snow has just been great this year. You couldn't ask for a better snowmobile season.
And then the season it can last up until next Friday, the 31st?
Yeah, yep.
Okay.
And it's
After
done.
we get that, after that, it's pretty much done. But if we get to there, I'll be pretty impressed. I hope so.
Yeah, we're starting to get more news releases today. They're all closing down pretty quickly.
Oneida
now,
County is closing next Monday, I believe. So.
Yep, well, we'll be open this weekend for sure. So.
Awesome. All right. Well, great
Thank you.
season. Thank you for coming in today.
Yeah, thank you. Also, we brought you guys some swag here
got
for you guys.
All right.
Thank you. Pass it around.
Look at these. Look at
I like
that.
the red hat. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, thank you guys.
All right. Well, we'll be right back here on Up North at 4 after the break. Don't go anywhere.